How's it going, everybody? I'm Brooks,
I'm Joe.
and this is another episode of Cantina Reviews.
Today we are speculating about Star Wars Episode 9 titles. So hopefully they don't release the real title before I get to post this video.
Could you imagine?
Which is usually what happens
happens?
to us.
Every time a Star Wars info thing comes out,
we're
we do a
behind.
video and it's it's already done.
Yeah, and I am especially afraid because they finished filming the other day, if not yesterday. So they might.
Yeah,
release the
change
title.
could happen today.
But on the other end of the spectrum, they've been saying that the title's been coming out every day for the last 2 months. So
Yeah, so what are the odds?
Right.
Well, never tell me the odds. But...
Yeah. So, using almost no effort at all, I went online and I said, what do people want to call episode 9?
Mm-hmm.
And these are some of those, and we're going to say if they're good or bad.
Some of these.
In our opinion. But before we get started, let us know in the comments below what you think the title should be of episode
Yes.
9. So let's go through some of these. Episode 9, Fate of the Force.
I think it's cool, but then I expect the movie to show me the end of the Force.
Oh, yeah.
Like Fate of the Force. It's like, okay, so does it end in
Yeah.
this movie?
Yeah.
Like, is that what we're going for? We somehow kill everybody that's Force sensitive?
Everyone dies.
Everybody just dies.
It's just miserable.
Universe end.
Yeah. Also, it sounds like Fate of the Furious, which was like a
Oh,
recent
yeah.
Fast and the Furious movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe not that one.
Yeah, no, because then an actor
I
has
don't
to
think.
die.
I don't think it's a bad name, but I think you're right. Where it's like, well, what does that really mean?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like this is how the Force ends, or the end of the Force, or something.
Yeah, something in the sort.
Yeah. These kind of go in tandem, and I think it's an interesting idea because it kind of harkens back to where we began with A New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
So either A New Order or A New Dawn.
Okay.
Isn't New Dawn one of these new books?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read some of that book. It was pretty good. I didn't finish it, but
Must not have been that good.
yeah. Well, I think maybe because I think that is a good choice, but I think because that book came out fairly recently, probably not.
Yeah. And like the comics were cool. His little line.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know.
yeah. A New Order. I would say yes if the First Order wasn't called the First Order, because you now associate Order with them.
Yeah, so there's a First Order, and wait, now there's a New Order?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Maybe like a new rule? A new empire?
A new empire just ends dark again.
Yeah.
A new.
I don't know if you could
Hope?
do... yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you could like actually use new in this title.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you could.
I see like
But,
the we're end because this is the end of the Skywalker saga, so like I could see where you would end where you began. Star Wars it rhymes, blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean it'd be kind of weird to have two movies in the franchise that are like I
Yeah.
knew this, I knew that. Maybe that'll be what it is. I knew
Yeah.
this, I knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe The Force Sleeps. Force Awakens, Force Sleeps.
Yeah, there we go. I've seen this one around a lot, and it would make sense because this is where everything always seems to be heading is balance of the Force.
That could be cool.
They're big on this, maybe Rey or Kylo are going to be that balanced type Jedi rather than, light or dark side.
Yeah. I just think, things like that, in all honesty, I just feel like these titles aren't memorable. And I don't know if I think we may have talked about that before. We talked about something not being memorable.
When we were talking about the watches, the Nixon watches that have like a quote on the back from a character.
Oh, yeah.
And how
that's
the
right.
quotes from the new movies aren't particularly anything special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, that's how I think about these titles, too. Like, I always forget that, like Force Awakens, obviously, I remember. But, The Last Jedi, or is that what it was? Yeah. For some reason, I always don't think that's it.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that it? And I think it's because I've only seen it 2 or 3 times. I'm not really into it.
Right.
I can't remember it. I think Balance of the Force kind of fits that bill for me, at least. To I won't remember that title.
For me, it's it's another thing about the Force, I guess. I don't particularly like The Force Awakens as a title. But I mean, I don't really like the Empire, not the Empire Strikes. I don't really like Attack of the Clones as a title.
Yeah, no.
I thought that was a bad title. So maybe like that they don't really matter.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, I mean, Bounce of the Force, I'm like about it. Ashes of the Empire.
That would be cool, but I feel like that would have to be,
The middle movie.
well, maybe not the middle movie, but like the post Return of the Jedi. Like I feel like that would be
7 should have been called Ashes. Of the
yeah,
Empire.
like that's what I would think.
Yeah, because
But have it take place immediately after the second Death Star destruction.
Yeah, but even if it didn't, like, you know, the idea of 7 is that like you have this remnant, like the First Order is like the remnant of that.
Like the ashes.
Yeah. So
Reigniting.
So maybe 7 should have been
Ooh.
called Reignite.
Or
Something like
reignite.
that would be
Yeah, that would be cool.
Um,
I feel like Ashes of the Empire, like,
Maybe
just
7
goes
should be
back to
Yeah.
it goes to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
right. It doesn't seem like I like it as a title, but I don't think I like it as the end title
Yeah, of this new.
because it should be like I don't know. I don't think this trilogy is going to end on a dark note. Like the prequels did because you knew what was coming.
Right.
So,
So
like,
it was
Revenge
okay.
of the Sith, like you knew it was going to end with like Vader and the Emperor winning. But like Return of the Jedi is seems like
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we
uplifting.
defeated them. Yeah.
So like, I do like Ashes of the Empire, but I don't like it.
Yeah, just
for
not for this
time.
movie.
Yeah. I've seen this one a lot. I don't really like it either. Son of Darkness. Obviously
Yeah.
referencing Kylo Ren.
That's why I don't think I like it. I don't want to watch a movie about him. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I feel like the last movie in this 3 should not be about him.
Specifically.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, obviously
it's
there's
like,
a
do
lot
what you're
we
gonna
still want
do.
to know about Rey.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's like I don't want to focus on Kylo Ren's perspective
yeah.
of the final movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like, I'm assuming he'll be redeemed. So like,
Yes. Why are you gonna name it that?
right.
You know?
Rise of the New Order.
Yeah, but that ties into what you said before with like order and order.
It's slightly better, but yeah, that the First Order connection. It just seems like.
Yeah, it's like why?
Episode 9, Spark of Hope.
Yeah, if it was for the Force Awakens title, I feel for me.
Oh, because like A New Hope, Spark of Hope.
Yeah, like I feel like it's starting something.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, because it's the spark. Yeah.
yeah, it should have been like Ashes of the Empire, something ignite, and then a spark of hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Spark of Hope sounds like a beginning title.
Like Ashes of the Empire, Rise of the New Order. Because Last Jedi ends with the First Order pretty much done.
Yeah.
And then Spark of Hope.
There we go.
This is Rey. This is Poe. This is Finn.
Yeah.
The spark that lights the torch that
Yeah, for the next 3
burns
movies.
the temple down. Yeah, whatever that line
Yeah.
was.
Oh, yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's like a beginning trilogy title.
Yeah. A Light in the Dark.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. But once again, I feel like
Everything's about darkness. Everyone
Yeah.
thinks it's all about darkness.
but also like we've seen like the light, the spark, the whatever like in from Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Like that was the point of that.
Right.
Is like getting the ball rolling. It's like
Right.
the new rebellion's like rolling.
Right,
know
this
what I
like
mean?
The Last Jedi was the dark movie. Like this is coming
Right.
out of that.
Exactly. So now it's like it's been sparked,
like,
it's been lit.
Light in the dark, it's like it's like there's a light in the dark, but it still seems like they're so they're not going to be triumphant. I feel like
Right.
the title should
Yeah, a light in the dark.
reflect
So it's like
that. Yeah,
yeah, dark in the light.
dark in the light.
And that would be referencing Kylo Ren again.
Rise of the Resistance. This like reflects like the triumph of that they will probably have.
Yeah, because the way the last one ended, it's like this is all we got.
Yeah.
Let's get going.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like that would be a better title
Yeah.
for it because it's like they're using what they have to make it bigger.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rise of the Rebellion
Or Rise of the Resistance, or
or
like,
Resistance.
or like Birth of the Rebellion.
Yeah, something like that.
Could be kind of cool because like I think Luke says that like this is the beginning of the new rebellion or something like that.
Yeah.
Something
I feel like that would be better because I feel like that's what this trilogy has been about is like them obviously like getting it started in Force Awakens, fighting back but getting shot down like in the second one, but then showing that they're going to come back out of it.
Right.
And then this one needs to be exactly like Return of the Jedi. Like they're way tougher than they thought, and now they've started the First Order's decline.
Yeah.
I feel like you need a title that reflects that,
Right.
and that one would do it.
I think so. I like that one. I think that's my favorite of the bunch I've seen so far. Except for Rise of the Porgs.
That one has to be it. Like they just they've been like secretly in the background building their army,
Yeah, yeah.
and then they
Like
just rise. out of
again, like Return of the Jedi. Instead of the Ewoks, it'll be like a Porg army.
yeah, that would be
The
cool.
the Porg army takes down the First Order. So yeah, I guess like we're kind of on the same page where we feel like it needs to be like an uplifting title.
Hmm.
I don't think they're gonna end this in like gloom and terribleness. Like it's gonna
They
be a happy
can't.
ending.
Yeah, it
Just
has
give
to.
us a happy ending.
Yeah,
I know
just give us
everything-
what we want for once.
Everything is like dark now. I mean, like, even look at this freaking Dumbo trailer. Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
miserable. Like I want a happy ending, and like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So yeah, I like that Rise of the Resistance out of what I've seen so far.
Hmm.
I know Balance of the Force is a big one. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really care for that one.
No, I like the one you said, the Birth of the Rebellion
That's kind of cool.
or something. I feel like
That'd
that
be
would be
cool.
a cool one
Like,
too.
Yeah, Rise of the Resistance, Birth of the Rebellion.
Yeah, it needs to be a title that reflects like them
good guys.
coming out. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So hopefully we could post this before they release the title.
We won't. But yeah, keep an eye out. We'll obviously have more coming out as more comes out.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of other Star Wars stuff, Marvel things as well. Definitely keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
Because we only got a couple weeks left.
Captain Marvel's coming real quick. Then Avengers. Then Spider-Man. So much
Yeah.
is happening.
So much is happening. I can't take it.
I can't keep up with it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So many things.
Yeah.
But once again, I'm Brooks,
I'm Joe.
and this has been another episode of Cantina Reviews.
So I just